All right, good afternoon and welcome to Pod Swimming here in East Providence, Rhode Island for this afternoon's Rhode Island Interscholastic meet between your Wheeler Warriors and Classical High School and North Providence. I am your host, Jeremy Abreu. I will be taking you through the festivities today. I see we only have a few people on the stream right now. Just like last week, I would ask if someone could jump into the live chat and just chime in to make sure that the audio is coming through loud and clear and the video is good as well. That would be great. Certainly put my mind at ease a little bit here this afternoon. I see Heidi Harris is on. Go Wheeler. Great. Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Heidi, for sure. Heidi's daughter, Ella, did a great job last week in the meet. I'm sure she'll do another fantastic job here in this week's tilt. We've had a busy afternoon and a busy day at Pod Swimming. We just finished up a South Coast Conference Commonwealth of Massachusetts meet with Seekonk High School. We have your Wheeler Warriors next, and then tonight we'll round out the action with Mount Hope High School out of Bristol, Rhode Island. Once again, I see we have 5 viewers on the stream right now. If someone could jump in to the live chat just to let me know that the audio and video is coming through loud and clear and everything is good, certainly would help put me at ease a little bit more here this afternoon. So today we have a celebrity guest timer. So we have Nelchi Henneman. Nelchi was a former swimmer for Amherst in her collegiate days. She is the head of the upper school at Wheeler. So thank you to Nelchi for helping out this afternoon with timing. So Nelchi, Coach Murphy, and Coach Filippo all attended D3 Nationals. So Coach Filippo was as a coach for UMass Dartmouth. Coach Murphy as a swimmer at Washington University in St. Louis. And Ms. Henneman as a swimmer for Amherst. So again, thank you to the coaches and Ms. Henneman for taking the time here this afternoon. Other timers today will be Sandra Smith, so that's Mateo's mom, Manoja Lakamosan, who is Captain Tara's mom, and Cynthia Ragona, who is Junior Charlie Ragona's mom. So big thanks to all of the volunteers this afternoon, and also wanted to say the Wheeler swim team is very grateful to the families and fans of our swimmers for their support and encouragement throughout this very challenging season. So thank you again. We do see John Ferrier checking in, audio and video fine. Excellent. Thank you for that, John. As you can imagine, when you're in the technology space and you're dealing with a lot of intangibles like internet and all different things, it's always a relief when everything is going well. So your first event this afternoon for your Wheeler Warriors is going to be the girls 200 medley relay. In it will be Ren Hager, Anna Block, Isa Castaño, and Tara Lakamosan. So the officials are already here. We have 2 officials here this afternoon for this Rhode Island Interscholastic League meet. It looks like I'm doing some last-minute preparations over at the scorer's table. Here, your Wheeler Warriors are here and ready to go. As you can see, the ladies are making their way to the starting blocks. Once again, thank you for taking the time to join us here this afternoon from Pod Swimming in beautiful and frigid East Providence, Rhode Island, here on this Friday afternoon. So it looks like we're ready to go here. This is going to be the girls 200 medley relay. Lane 1, Hager. Lane 2, Block. Lane 3, Castaño. And lane 4, Lakamosan. Okay, this, Jim, wasn't
women's 200 medley relay.
This, yep. Okay, so little confusion there at the start there, folks. Sorry about that. So Hager is in the pool. She's in lane 3. Ren will be handing off to Anna Block, who will be up next. I did make a little bit of a mistake there. I got confused. Definitely thought that we were going to have more kids in the pool. This is Anna Block now, as Hager has handed it off to Block here in lane 4.
Okay, boys medley relay. Don't go yet.
The 200 boys medley relay will be next as you watch Anna Block coming through here, finishing up her breaststroke. She'll hand it off to Isa Castaño. So you watch the transition here. Castaño is in the water. She'll be swimming the butterfly portion of the 200 medley relay here at Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. For those of you just joining, thank you for taking the time here for today's meet between your Wheeler Warriors and Classical and North Providence. As you watch Castaño finish the fly here, she'll hand it over to senior captain Tara Lecamwasam in lane 4. Tara is in the pool swimming the anchor freestyle leg of this 200 medley relay here for the girls this afternoon. Hope everybody has had a great week, and I'm sure most of you are very excited for the weekend to be here and Friday, despite the very cold conditions. As you watch Tara Lecamwasam in lane 4, she'll finish out the 200 medley relay, and we are underway and finished with the first event here this afternoon. Will bring us to the second event, which will be the boys 200 medley relay. Sam Curtis will lead off, followed by Thomas Lynch, Anand Shah, and Vijay Shah. So once again, folks, if you're out there on the live stream, I'd love to hear from you in the live chat. I know we have 11 people right now. Probably have a lot more of that as the meet goes on here, but I'd love to hear from you. Let's show some Wheeler Warrior enthusiasm here as you watch the boys 200 medley relay team lineup. Once again, you're going to have Curtis followed by Lynch and the Shah brothers. Anand and Vijay will round out your action here in the boys 200 medley relay. Okay, the officials are ready. Curtis is about to get up on the blocks. So we'll be, no, that's right. Sam Curtis will be leading off here with the backstroke. And we are about to go underway here. So Mark, I see your question here. Who won last week's meet? That is a good question. I was not given that information by the coaches. So I will ask the coaches at a break in the action at some point here this afternoon, and I will get that information out to you for sure. As you watch Sam Curtis here in lane 4 with the backstroke, he's going to hand it off to Thomas Lynch as we watch the transition here. Curtis with the touch, Lynch in the water. Strong breaststroke pullout here. The second leg of our boys 200 medley relay here from Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. So Lynch will hand it off to Anand Shah. He'll be doing the butterfly here this afternoon. Let's watch the transition here as Lynch comes in. Two-hand touch. Shah is in the water. He'll be followed by his brother Vijay, who'll be swimming the anchor leg of this 200 medley relay and doing the freestyle. Very good start to the butterfly here by Anand this afternoon. Strong, quick turn, very compact. As Shah makes his way to the flags, he's going to hand off to his brother Vijay, who'll be anchoring this 200 medley relay here. There's the touch. Vijay is in the water here for the 200 medley relay. Your next event is going to be the girls 200 free. So just getting a little bit of a head start on that. You're going to have Megan Mongavon and Ren Hager competing in the 200 free next, but right now it's Shaw finishing up the 200 medley relay here with the freestyle. And great job by Shaw here closing out the 200 medley relay. We are well underway. Tom Price, you are certainly not too late here. It's our second event. Brian Lynch, go Warriors. Thank you, Brian, Tom, Mark, John, Heidi for joining us this afternoon here. Coach Jim, who won the meet last week, Wheeler or Cranston East?
Yeah, we got the results.
No results yet. Okay, so you heard it here, folks. No results yet from the meet from last week against Cranston East, but as soon as you have, or the results are in, I'm sure your coaches will communicate that to you. This is the girls 200 free. Okay, so Ren Hager in lane 2, Megan Mongavon in lane 4. It is Mongavon out to an early lead here after the first 25. Very close though. As we saw last week, things have a tendency to change very quickly in these mid-distance type of events like the 200. It is Megan Mongavon in the lead in lane 4 here after your first 50 with Ren Hager about a body length and a half behind, swimming in lane 2. Once again, for your listening and visual pleasure here this afternoon, lane 1 is at the top of the screen. Lane 6 is the bottom camera position here for your orientation. As Mongavon continues her strong swimming, both Mongavon and Hager have made the turn here. Mongavon has definitely gotten a little bit stronger here as this event has gone on and after her first 100. So she's picked up a little bit of steam here as she motors through the water. Very stylish pair of goggles on, worn by Megan this afternoon. She's in lane 4. She'll go to finish her final 50 as we move to Ren Hager in lane 2. At the top of the screen, Ren has hit the flags. She'll be making her turn for her final 50. But this 200 free this afternoon will be Megan Mongavon in lane 4. She's led from wire to wire here. Seems to have gotten stronger as the race has gone on. She's hit the flags, and it will be Megan Mongavon in lane 4, your winner here in the girls 200 free. So we bring it back in the action to lane 2. We have Ren Hager finishing her 25 as you hear her Wheeler teammates cheering her on this afternoon. Hager will touch. That will wrap up the girls 200 free, so fantastic job.
Charlie, second 100 now, okay? Second 100.
Okay, I'm getting some pronunciation help here. Mongavon. Folks, I would ask you to just be patient with me. I struggle with pronunciations at times. This is the boys 200 free. We have Charlie Ragona in the pool. He's your only competitor. So KJ Block, I do appreciate the pronunciation help because I certainly always ask for it. Mongavon. Megan Mongavon. Sometimes you just get that mental block with a word or a name and it just messes with you in your head. So I will do my best, but I certainly appreciate the help there and appreciate the kind words. As we go back to the action in lane 4, we have Charlie Ragona here in the 200 free. We talked about this last week. Very difficult for a swimmer to be swimming against nobody else in the pool. So this year in the Rhode Island Interscholastic League and really all around, there are mostly virtual swim meets. where it's basically an inter-squad meet, and many events, these swimmers are swimming against, there's nobody else in the pool. So again, it really creates both a mental challenge to be able to rise up, but your Wheeler swimmers have done a great job of that so far this season, as you see Rigona powering through his 200 freestyle here in lane 4. Very good flip turns here by Charlie. Nice compact turns, powerful stroke on the freestyle. He looks like he's breathing every 2 or 3 strokes. Very efficient in the water is Rigona in lane 4. So Charlie's hit the wall. He's heading for home here. He'll finish out the 200 free. Great job by Charlie, and that'll take us to the girls' 200 IM,
Good job, Charlie.
who will feature Samantha Flum and Amelia Lynch. So Amelia will be in lane 2, Samantha will be in lane 4. So once again, this will be the girls' 200 IM. Samantha Flum in lane 4, Amelia Lynch in lane 2. Looks like we have Amelia looking for her goggles. She got up to the blocks, no goggles, definitely need those.
Good. 58 on the way.
So Amelia has her goggles on. Samantha's ready. Amelia's ready. This is the girls' 200 IM.
Take your mark.
Clean start. Flum out to an early lead in lane 4. After your first 25, Lynch not too far behind as the girls motor toward the near end of the pool and complete the butterfly portion of the event here. This 200 IM. Flum is first to the wall. She'll transition to the backstroke, followed by Lynch. Once again, Samantha Flum in lane 4, Amelia Lynch in lane 2 at the top of your screen. But it's Flum maintaining a really smooth backstroke here as she powers through. It looked like she had a little bit of a premature turn there, but she did a great job correcting. No official's hands in the air, so everything was legal there. Oh, maybe I do see an official's hand in the air. We'll see what happens on that, but it is Flum in lane 4 who will make her transition from backstroke to breaststroke here. Going to keep the action at the near ends of the pool to watch Lynch, who will also transition from backstroke to breaststroke. But it is Samantha Flum out to a sizable lead in lane 4. You see her Wheeler teammates cheering her on. A lot of good sportsmanship, a lot of good enthusiasm here from this young bunch of swimmers from Wheeler. So Flum is going to transition over to the freestyle here. We'll bring you back to lane 2 action with Amelia Lynch. She'll finish up her breaststroke. She'll transition over to freestyle. But this 200 IM has been all about lane 4. It's been all about Samantha Flum. She's made the turn. She's going to do her final 25 here. She has led here from wire to wire. Fantastic job by Samantha here. Strong finish there. We're going to move over to lane 2. As you see once again the enthusiasm from the Wheeler swimmers and cheering on Amelia in lane 2. Amelia doing a great job here. She hits the flag. She'll finish out. That will conclude your 200 IM here this afternoon. We'll transition over to the boys 200 IM, which will feature in lane 2, Anand Shah, and in lane 4, Harry Fang. So great job by Samantha and Amelia there. Okay, we're up to 25 viewers. So I believe last week we had close to 30 or 30. So we're already at 25 here this afternoon. Thank you once again to everybody out there taking the time to join us here from Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island for today's Interscholastic League matchup between your Warriors of Wheeler and Classical in North Providence. This will be the boys 200 IM. So we have Harry Fang in lane 4, Anand Shah in lane 2, and it is Fang out to an early start in the butterfly. Shah looking very strong as well, so both of these gentlemen out to good starts, but it is Fang here in lane 4. He's leading the way as Harry transitions over to the backstroke. We'll bring you Shah's turn here from butterfly here in this boys 200 IM. Fang and Shah will cross paths here. Shah in lane 2. He's finishing up his breaststroke here in his backstroke, in lane 2. He'll transition over to breaststroke as we bring you back to live action in lane 4, which is Harry Fang finishing up his breaststroke. He'll transition over to freestyle here in the boys 200 IM live from Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. So Fang is transitioned over to freestyle as you watch Anand Shah also in lane 2. He will finish up his breaststroke and transition over to freestyle. But once again, lane 4 continues to be the lucky lane of the day. It will be Harry Fang in lane 4 who will take the boys 200 IM here this afternoon. As Fang touches, we'll bring it in a little closer to the action here for Anand Shah in lane 2. At the top of the pool here. Anand will flip turn his way into his final 25. Looked like Anand may have missed the wall there a little bit of an early turn. But he's doing a great job powering through here. His teammates will cheer him on. He will touch, and that will round out the boys 200 IM. And our next event, folks, one of my favorite events of the afternoon, the girls 50 free. In lane 4 will be Abby Butlin. In lane 2 will be Camille Haanen. In lane 6 will be Isabel Mitchell. And in lane 1 will be Ella Harris. So from top of the screen to bottom, lane 1 Harris, lane 2 Haanen, lane 4 Butlin, lane 6 Mitchell. This is the girls 50 free. So it's Haanen and Butlin out to an early battle here. Butlin in 4, Haanen in 2. It is Butlin pulling away here at the flags from Haanen. It will be Abby Butlin taking the 50 free, followed by closely by Camille Haanen. You see in lane 6 at the bottom of your screen here, Isabel Mitchell. And in lane 1, you have Ella Harris. They'll round out the competition here. Great job by Isabel and Ella. That is your girls 50 free here this afternoon. Great job by the girls here. And yes, I will agree with Bart Johnson Harris out there. Ella was launching through the water like the mighty Neptune. Great job by Ella and all of her Wheeler teammates. This will take us to the boys 50 free. There will be two swimmers here. In lane 2 will be Sam Curtis, and in lane 4 will be Vijay Shah. So lane 2 Curtis, lane 4 Shah here in the boys 50 free. Okay, we're ready to go here. This is the boys 50 free. Once again, Curtis in lane 2, Shah in lane 4. Okay, so it looks like I have the, we had a little mistake on the lanes here. So we have Shah in lane 4, excuse me, Shah in lane 2, Curtis in lane 4. So it's going to be Sam Curtis in lane 4, followed by Vijay Shah in lane 2 here. So we wrap up the boys 50 free. So I think, folks, this is going to take us to our first break in the action here. So this will be a 10-minute break. Once again, Rhode Island Interscholastic League matchup here this afternoon between your Wheeler Warriors and Classical High School and North Providence in a condensed swim meet such as the one we're doing here this afternoon. There isn't a lot of breaks for the swimmers, so we do take a 10-minute break within. I'm going to use this time to take a quick 30-second break in the action. We'll be right back from Pod Swimming here in East Providence, Rhode Island. Okay, so welcome back here. Pod swimming for this afternoon swim meet between your Wheeler Warriors Classical and North Providence, and we're going to move right into the girls 100 fly. So in lane 2 will be Isa Castano. In lane 4 will be Samantha Flum.
Let's move the turns, ladies. Move the turns.
And I don't think that lane assignment is correct either. I think this sheet I have is off. So it looks like, yes, Flum. Samantha Flum in lane 4. Isa Castano in lane 2. It is Flum out to an early lead here in lane 4. Castano battling though, not very far behind here. Anything can happen in the final 50, so we'll see if Samantha will be able to hold her lead as she makes the turn. Both swimmers have completed their first 50. It is Flum in lane 4 who continues with her lead, followed by Castano in lane 2. Flum has hit the wall, made her turn. Looks like she is going to be our winner here. Once again, out of lane 4, Samantha Flum will be your girls 100 fly winner, followed by Isa Castano in lane 2. So great job to both ladies here after our brief intermission or break here. That'll take us right into the boys 100 fly, which will feature in lane 4 Harry Feng and in lane 2 Anand Shah. So 100 fly, Feng in 4, Shah in lane 2. So again, if you're out there as part of the Wheeler family listening in this afternoon, we'd love to hear from you in the live chat here. We have quite a few people checking in today. Heidi Harris, John Farrier, Mark Harris, Brian Lynch, Thomas Price, KJ Block, Bart Johnson. I'd like to hear from you. If you're out there, let us know. So it looks like Anand Shah is going to be a scratch in this 100 fly. So it will just be Harry Feng out of lane 4 who will be swimming by himself. We've talked about the challenges of being the only swimmer in the pool, but all of your Wheeler swimmers have done a great job with that. Not only this meet, but last week as well, as you watch Feng in lane 4, as he begins his second 50 of the 100 fly. Harry, a very strong swimmer, one of the standouts on this Wheeler team, also swims for the local Gator Swim Club based out of Seekonk, Massachusetts. Feng will hit the wall and finish up his 100 fly, and that will bring us to the girls 100 free, which will feature in lane 2 Tara Lekamwasam, in lane 4 Abby Butlin, and in lane 6 Amelia Lynch. So girls 100 free, lane 2 senior captain Tara Lekamwasam, in lane 4 Abby Butlin, and in lane 6 Amelia Lynch. Shaping up to be a very exciting race here. Swimmers are ready, and here we go. So it is Abby Butlin in lane 4. Out to a quick start. She's followed by Lynch. Excuse me, Lekamwasam in lane 2. Lynch is in lane 6. Continues to be Butlin in the lead after the first 50, followed by Lekamwasam in lane 2. Lynch in lane 6. We're going to bring you back to lane 4 here for Abby Butlin as she continues her strong showing here this afternoon. It will be Abby Butlin in lane 4, who is your girls 100 free winner. Second place right now and looks to be holding on will be senior captain Tara Lakamwasam. And in lane 6 will be Amelia Lynch. So great job by the 3 ladies here in the girls 100 free. And we will move on to the boys 100 free. Lane 2 will be Sam Curtis. Lane 4, Charlie Ragona. Once the girls get out of the pool here, get their masks and make their way back to talk to their coaches. So Ragona and Curtis are making their way
Let's go, Ragona. Let's go, Sam.
to the blocks. Ragona will be in lane 4. Curtis will be in lane 2. This is the boys 100 free.
Take your mark.
Great start by both swimmers, but it is Ragona out to the early lead here. Charlie with a very powerful freestyle stroke. Good, quick, compact turn as Curtis makes the turn as well. Ragona has about a body and a half length lead on Curtis right now as they both approach the flags for their first 50. It is Ragona with the turn first, a little long on the turn there, as is Curtis. But it is Ragona, Charlie Ragona in lane 4, who continues to be your leader here in the boys 100 freestyle here this afternoon. Charlie has made the turn. He's powering toward the flags. It will be junior Charlie Ragona capturing your boys 100 free here this afternoon. Sam Curtis out of lane 2 will come in second here. Fantastic job by both Charlie and Sam. This will bring us to our favorite event, the 500 free, where we will have Megan Mongavin and Mateo Smith. So Mongavin and Mateo Smith. Megan will be, well, hold off on the lane assignments because we are combining the boys and girls. Megan and Mateo were both going to be in lane 4, but obviously that cannot happen. So we will have Mongavin in lane 2 and Mateo Smith in lane 4. So Mongavin in lane 2, Smith in lane 4. This is the 500 freestyle. Okay, Smith and Mongavin on the blocks, ready to go. They are in the water here, folks. This is the 500 free. Once again, we're coming live to you from Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. Today's Rhode Island Interscholastic League matchup between your Wheeler Warriors versus Classical and North Providence here this afternoon. On a lovely Friday here in East Providence, Rhode Island. What a week it has been all the way around. We have some great swimming action this afternoon. For those of you tracking the stock market, we've had a very interesting week, which is basically shaped up to be the average Joe's on Reddit versus the hedge fund. So it's been a very interesting week here as you continue to watch Mateo Smith here in lane 4, Mongavin in lane 2, here in your 500 freestyle from Pod Swimming. See at the far end of the pool, all of your Wheeler Warriors swimmers cheering on their teammates We have some folks that are counting, holding the numbers for their fellow swimmers as well here. Definitely 500 free, a war of attrition here. A lot of stamina. Pacing and timing ends up being very important in these distance events. You don't want to go out too fast and die at the end. You don't want to go out too slow and have a ton left in the tank. As you watch Mateo Smith here and Megan Mongovin, Megan in lane 2, Mateo in lane 4. Megan completes lap number 7. Mateo is about to complete lap number 9 in lane 4 here this afternoon. I see, and looking at the live chat, we have Mark Harris talking about the cheering coming from DC. So it looks like this week we have a DC, Washington DC contingent checking in on the live stream. I know last week we had people near and far, all the way out to California, watching here as you watch Mongovin in lane 2 complete her 9th lap, Smith in lane 4 finishing his 11th lap here. As I mentioned before, a busy afternoon of swimming here at Pods in East Providence, Rhode Island. We started off at 2 p.m. with Seekonk High School in there, meet against Apponequet and Old Rochester. We've moved on to your Wheeler Warriors this afternoon, and we'll finish with a nightcap with Mount Hope High School. So very busy afternoon here at Pods. In case you missed it in the beginning, so we have a celebrity guest timer today. So we have Nelchi Henneman. Nelchi was a former swimmer for Amherst in her collegiate days. She is the head of the upper school at Wheeler, so we thank Nelchi for joining us here this afternoon. So she, Coach Murphy, and Coach Filippo all attended D3 Nationals. So Coach Filippo as a coach for UMass Dartmouth, Coach Murphy is a swimmer for Washington University in St. Louis, and Miss Henneman is a swimmer for Amherst. So very accomplished group here with us this afternoon. From a timing perspective, we also have Sandra Smith, who is Mateo Smith's mother. We have Manoja Lakem-Wassam, who is Captain Tara Wassam's mom. And we have Cynthia Rigona, who is Junior Charlie Rigona's mom at the scorer's table. So a big thank you to all of the volunteers here this afternoon as you watch Mateo Smith entering the bell lap of his 500 free. This is Mateo's last 50. Mongovin has just finished her 15th lap here as we make our way toward the end of this 500 free. We're going to key in on lane 4. It's going to be Mateo Smith finishing his final 12 to 15 yards or so. Solid performance from Smith. He's in lane 4. He's finished his action. We're going to bring you to lane 2, Megan Mongovin. She's in lap 17 right now. So Mongovin has a few laps here to go in her 500 free as she has kept up a really steady pace. This is her bell lap here. She has 2 laps to go here. Essentially a 50 left as you see Coach Murphy and the team cheering Megan on. Megan has hit the wall here in lane 2. She has 25 left here of her 50 free. Great job by Megan here this afternoon in lane 2. So Mongovin will finish up in lane 2. That will conclude the 500 free this afternoon, and we will move into the girls 200 free relay. There will be 2 entrants here So the first team will be made up of Abby Butlin, Camille Hayden, Samantha Flum, and no rest for the weary, Megan Mongovin. Second team will consist of Amelia Lynch, Anna Block, Lila Rizvi, and Isa Castaño. So once again, this will be the girls' 200 free relay here
Very nice. That was good. Very nice. Now, here. Up the front.
from Pods.
And I will tell you something.
So once again, the first team will be Butlin, Hayden, Flum, and Mongovin. Second team will be Lynch, Block, Rizvi, and Castaño.
Here's where the 55 killed you. You now went to 103 now. The last 100 was 103.8.
Looking at the live chat, so we have Sawyer Mello checking in. So Sawyer is a Seekonk High School swimmer who, as a 7th grader, has been afforded the opportunity to swim for the high school team this year. So Sawyer had a great meet this afternoon. We wanted to say hello to him as he says hello to all of the listening audience out there from Wheeler. And once again, this is the girls' 200 free relay. So team 1 will be Butlin, Hayden, Flum, and Mongovin. Team 2 will be Lynch, Block, Rizvi, and Castaño. Coach Murphy going over some final pre-race instructions with one of her swimmers. As you see, the ladies lined up behind the blocks here for the 200 free relay this afternoon from Pods in East Providence, Rhode Island, as we approach the 5 o'clock hour here on the East Coast. So it looks like the officials are at the scorer's table. Not sure what that is all about here. As the girls participating in the 200 free relay patiently wait here to get going. Okay. Little break in the action here as the officials seem to be going over something at the scorer's table here at Pods. Your first 2 swimmers in the water will be Abby Butlin and Amelia Lynch. Butlin in lane 4, Lynch in lane 2 for the girls' 200 free relay. Once we get going here, okay, looks like the officials already, whatever they had to get sorted out has been sorted out. This is going to be your girls' 200 free relay. Butlin in lane 4, Lynch in lane 2. They will be the first in the pool here this afternoon. Officials all ready. And here we go. Once again, Abby Butlin in lane 4, Amelia Lynch in lane 2. They'll lead it off for us.
Take your mark.
Okay, so as we've seen all afternoon, Butlin out to a very quick start here. Abby will hand it over to teammate Camille Hayden. Lynch will hand it over to teammate Anna Block. So we'll watch Butlin hand it over to Hayden here. In lane 4, Butlin touches Hayden in the water. Lynch will touch. Block is in the water in lane 2. So we move over to Camille Hayden here in lane 4. So Hayden will hand it off to Samantha Flum. Very good start there by Flum. It looked like she may have left a little early, but she didn't. Block's going to hand it off to Lila Rizvi here in lane 2. But it is so far the team of Butler, Hainan, and Flum leading the way. Flum will hand it off to Mongavin. Mongavin is waiting for the exchange here. She's in lane 4. Megan is in the water here. She is the anchor here of this 200 free relay. And Rizvi in lane 2 will hand it off to Isa Castaño. As we watch that transition, Castaño is in the water, but it is Mongavin in lane 4. It will be the relay team of Abby Butlin, Camille Hainan, Samantha Flum, and Megan Mongavin taking the 200 free relay. First place, great job. Ladies will transition over to lane 2 as Castaño finishes up for the second place team, which consisted of Amelia Lynch, Anna Block, Lila Rizvi, and Isa Castaño. So great job to both of the relay teams here this afternoon. This will take us to the boys 200 free relay next. Team 1 will feature Harry Fang, Thomas Lynch, Charlie Ragona, and Mateo Smith. Team 2 will feature Vijay Shah, Ethan Yao, Sam Curtis, and Anand Shah. First 2 swimmers in the water will be Harry Fang and Vijay Shah. Boys are lined up, losing their masks as we get ready for action here in the boys 200 free relay. Once again, Fang in lane 4, Shah in lane 2 will be your first 2 swimmers in the water.
Station mark.
Fang and Shah both out to quick starts, but it is Harry Fang in lane 4. Out to an early lead, so Fang will hand it over to Thomas Lynch. So Lynch is in the water in lane 4. Shah will hand it over to Ethan Yao in lane 2. Shah to Yao. Yao's in the water. So we bring it back to lane 4. Thomas Lynch finishing his final 25. He'll hand it over to Charlie Ragona in lane 4. Ragona is on the blocks and ready as we wait this clean transition here. Ragona is in the water here. Yao will hand it over to Sam Curtis in lane 2 at the top of the screen. We will watch that transition and we'll stay at this end of the pool for Ragona, who will hand it off to Mateo Smith. So Smith is in the water in lane 4. The team of Fang, Lynch, Ragona, and Smith blazing a trail here out of lane 4. You see Sam Curtis will hand it over to Anand Shah in lane 4. Shah is in the water in lane 2, but it's going to be Mateo Smith closing it out here for the team of Harry Fang, Thomas Lynch, Charlie Ragona, and like I said, Mateo Smith, who will be your winners in the boys 200 free relay. You watch Anand Shah finish up here in lane 2. Great job by both relay teams here, and that will conclude our boys 200 free relay. And it will take us to the girls 100 back, where we will have in lane 1, junior captain Tara Lekamwasam. In lane 2, Ren Hager. In lane 4, Camille Hainan. And in lane 6, Lila Rizvi. Okay, so this will be the girls 100 back. You have Hainan in 4, Hager in 2, Rizvi in 6, and Lakamwasam in lane 1. Good clean start to the action here in the girls 100 back from Pods in East Providence, Rhode Island. It is Camille Hayden out to an early lead, followed very closely by Ren Hager in lane 2. So it was Hayden in 4, Hager in 2. As you can see, folks, they are basically neck and neck here going into the first finish of the first 50, but it is Hayden in 4 who will touch first. Followed by Lakam Wassam and Rizvi. But it is in lane 4, Camille Hayden, who has opened up a lead on Ren Hager in lane 2. Let's see if Hager can catch her here. As they reach the halfway point, it looks like it will be Camille Hayden in lane 4, your winner here in the girls 100 backs, followed by Ren Hager in lane 2. See on the top of the screen, Tara Lakam Wassam in lane 1, and Lila Rizvi finishing out here in lane 6. So the girls 100 back will go Hayden, Hager, Lakam Wassam, and Rizvi. So great job, ladies, in the 100 back, and that'll bring us to the boys 100 back. There'll be 2 swimmers, so you'll have Sam Curtis in lane 2, Mateo Smith in lane 4. So once again, Curtis in 2, Smith in lane 4. Here for the boys 100 back.
Boys, 100 yard backstroke.
No Curtis? No Curtis?
Take your mark.
So Sam Curtis will be scratched, so it will be Mateo Smith out of lane 4. Swimming in your 100 back here this afternoon. Smith, one of the standout swimmers here on your Wheeler Warrior swim team. Also a standout swimmer for his club team, the Gator Swim Club, out of Seekonk, Massachusetts. As you see, Smith finishes first 50. Very powerful backstroker here. Very fast tempo, good stroke. Let's watch the turn here. Nice compact turn out of Smith. He's about to hit the flags and finish up very strong here. Mateo Smith, lane 4, as we conclude here the boys 100 back, and that will take us to the girls 100 breaststroke. We will have Isabel Mitchell in lane 2, Anna Block in lane 4, and Ella Harris in lane 6. So Mitchell in lane 2, Block in lane 4, and Harris in lane 6. Once again, for your orientation, lane 1 is toward the top of the screen, with lane 6 being closest to the camera position here at Pods. This is the girls' 100-yard breaststroke.
Take your mark.
And they are off. So you have Anna Block in lane 4, out to an early lead, followed by Mitchell and Harris. These young ladies doing a fantastic job this afternoon. And folks, let's take a look at the camaraderie here in the team cheering on Ella Harris, who is in lane 6. I believe Ella competed in her first swim meet last week. So Ella doing a great job here. in lane 6. Anna Block remains your leader in lane 4, with Mitchell in lane 2, the top of the screen here. So Mitchell has made the turn. Harris is about to make her turn. But it's going to be Anna Block in lane 4. Block will finish out her 100 breast. We'll turn our attention to Isabel Mitchell in lane 2, Ella Harris in lane 6, lane 2 toward the top of the screen, Ella Harris in lane 6. At the bottom of the screen, it is Mitchell turning first. It is, I will say, it is outstanding to see the sportsmanship of your Wheeler swimmers all at the end of the pool, pushing Ella Harris along in lane 6. We're going to get you right back to Ella, but we're going to show you Isabel Mitchell in lane 2. She's hit the flags here. She will be in your second place position, but we're going to move to lane 6, Ella Harris, as she continues to move along. Very determined and hard-working young swimmer here for your Wheeler Warriors in lane 6, and she's done a fantastic job here in the 100 breast. Ella will touch. She finishes it out. Great job to all three swimmers. You have Block, Mitchell, and Harris in that order, rounding out your 100 breast. So bring us to the boys 100 breast, where we will have Mateo Smith and Thomas Lynch. So Lynch in lane 2, Smith in lane 4. Okay, I don't see, Smith is not swimming here.
Boys, 100 yards breaststroke.
Who's in lane 4?
That's a nod short.
And Lynch in 2.
Yep, we had to make that change.
Okay, so
Take your mark.
we have Anand Shah in lane 4. Thomas Lynch in lane 2. So a little bit of a change in the action here from what I had on my sheet, folks, but this is shaping up to be a great race between Shaw and Lynch. So it was Lynch touching first after the first 25. We'll see if Shaw can catch him. He's making up some ground right now. So this final 50 is going to tell a lot here. It's going to be Lynch who touches first, followed by Shaw in lane 4. But let's see if Shaw has enough gas in the tank to catch Lynch here. Lynch has had some very strong pullouts here off each of his turns, as has Shaw, but it is Lynch who will touch the wall first in lane 2, followed by Shaw in lane 4. And ladies and gentlemen, it will be Thomas Lynch in lane 2, taking first place here in the boys 100 breast, followed very closely by Anand Shaw. Shaw in lane 4. So Lynch and Shaw in that order for the 100 breast, and that will take us to our final event of the afternoon here in the girls 400 free relay. Your first relay team will consist of Butlin, Hainan, Flum, Mongavin. Your second team will consist of Laikamwasam, Lynch, Castaño, and Hager. Your first two swimmers in the water will be Abby Butlin in lane 4 and Laikamwasam in lane 2. So Butlin in 4, Laikamwasam in lane 2 here in your girls 400 free relay.
Good job, guys. Good job.
We will have a little bit of a break in the action again here for a meeting of the minds between the officials. It's very nice for all of the Wheeler swimmers to give me a big round of applause there. Thank you. I'm just kidding, of course. I don't know what they were applauding, but looks like Coach Murphy is talking to the officials at the scorers table. We've had quite a few officials breaks here this afternoon. Seems like these officials might not be on the same page, or they may just be discussing some technical issues. I know the heat sheet that I have did not have Anand Shah, so that might be what they were going over, just to make sure the right swimmer gets credited with the right time. But here we go, folks. This is the girls 400 free relay. Your first two swimmers in the water will be Abby Butlin in lane 4, Tara Lakamasam in lane 2. This is your girls 400 free relay.
Okay, your mark.
So after the first 50, it is Abby Butlin in lane 4, followed by Tara Lakamwasam in lane 2. Both Butlin and Lakamwasam have had a strong afternoon of swimming, but it is Butlin who will hand over a pretty sizable lead to her teammate Camille Haynen here. In the girls 400 free relay. Let's watch the transition here. Butlin touches the wall. Haynen is in the water here for the second leg of the girls 400 free relay, as Lakamwasam will hand it over to Amelia Lynch in lane 2. Let's watch that transition there. Tara is on the wall. Lynch is in the water. Great job by Tara here. Tara is one of the senior captains on the team. Amelia Lynch finishing up her first 50, and Camille Haynen starting her second 50 here. So Haynen will hand over a sizable lead to Samantha Flum, who is just getting up on the blocks right now. We'll bring you that transition in a second here. So once again, it'll be Haynen transitioning over to Flum. Flum is in the water in lane 4. Lynch finishing up her 100. She'll be handing it off to Isa Castaño in lane 2. We're going to bring you that transition here. Relay transitions, very important. Timing has to be just right. That one was perfect. Castaño is in the water. She's in lane 2 here, as we will also see Samantha Flum in lane 4 begin her final 50. So Flum will hand it off to Megan Mongavin here in lane 4. Flum to Mongavin. Clean exchange here. Megan will anchor this girls 400 free relay, as Castaño in lane 2 will make the turn and head for her final 25 here. Great afternoon of swimming here by all of your Wheeler Warriors, improving on an outstanding showing from last week as well. Castaño will hand it off to Ren Hager in lane 2. Let's watch that transition. Great timing there as well. Mongovan in lane 4 will make her final turn for home. It will be the team of Butland, Hayden, Flum, and Mongovan winning your 400 free relay here this afternoon for the girls, for your Wheeler Warriors, as we bring you the final 50 swam by Ren Hager. She's in lane 2. The top of the screen here. Ren will make the turn and head for home in her final 25. Coach Murphy giving some encouragement to Hager, who hits the flags, and she'll finish. It will be your team of Abby Butland, Camille Hayden, Samantha Flum, and Megan Mongovan taking first place. Lakamwasam, Lynch, Castaño, and Hager in second place. And that will bring us, folks, to our final event of the afternoon, which will be your boys' 400 free relay. It will be leading off Harry Fang, followed by Thomas Lynch. Charlie Ragona and Mateo Smith will anchor this final event of the day this afternoon here, folks.
Boys, 100-yard freestyle relay. Take your mark.
And we are off here on the last event of the afternoon here. From Pod Swimming, you see Harry Fang in the water. He'll do his first 100. I want to take this time in the action to remind you your next Wheeler Warrior swim meet will be on Saturday, February 6th at 1 o'clock. So we will be once again live broadcasting here from Pod Swimming. So Saturday, February 6th at 1 o'clock, and that will be followed by Monday, February 15th at 3 o'clock. So February 6th, February 15th, your next two Wheeler Warrior meets as we watch Harry Fang finish out his 100. He'll hand it off to Thomas Lynch. Let's watch the transition here. Good, clean transition. Lynch is in the water in his leg of the 400 free relay this afternoon here at Pods. Lynch will finish up his first 50 here. It's been a jam-packed afternoon of swimming for your Wheeler Warriors this afternoon. Not a lot of breaks in between the races. Many of the swimmers here swimming in 3, 4, 5 events here with very little rest. Lynch hits the wall here. He's going to hand off to Charlie Ragona.
Come on, Charlie.
Charlie is in the water here. He'll be your second to last swimmer here this afternoon in the 400 free relay. Charlie swimming out of lane 4. Charlie, very powerful freestyle stroke, strong kick. Very compact on his turns as well. See the turn, very quick, compact turn for Charlie as he finishes up his first 50. He's going to hit the wall and be on the way to his final 25. He's going to hand it off to the anchor, Mateo Smith here. Smith is in the water here. This will be your final 100 of the afternoon here, folks, from Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. We hope you've enjoyed all of the action we've been able to bring you this afternoon and last week. It's been my pleasure to be able to handle the play-by-play, the color commentary, the producing, the key grip, the technical main lead, and everything else here from Pods this afternoon. As you see, Smith power his way to the wall. He's into his final 25 here in the 400 relay. Once again, folks, we'll be back with you on February 6th and February 15th. Your coaches will send out the links to all of you as you see Smith touch the wall, and that's going to close out our events here this afternoon from Pod Swimming. So once again, it was a solid afternoon of swimming from your Wheeler Warriors against Classical and North Providence. As soon as your coaches have the results from the first meet versus the Cranston East Thunderbolts and this meet versus Classical and North Providence, I'm sure they will be getting that out to you. But I am Jeremy Abreu. I will be signing off here this afternoon. So once again, thank you very much for taking the time to join us here from Pod Swimming in East Providence. We will see you on February 6th and February 15th. I hope everybody has a great night and a fantastic weekend. Take care, folks. Thank you.